Patriots and Ravens.
I don't get this line. I'm going to take the Patriots in the field goal. 6-0 on the road, outgain their opponents in 9 straight games, coming off a loss, so they'll be salty, and Drake May's completion percentage is still 70. They'll move the chains consistently. And they dominated Buffalo in the first half. The Ravens are 3-5 at home. The last 5 games, their passing game is toast. And they're not very good on the back end, so I think Drake May could have some success down the field. I don't really get the line here. The Patriots are a good road team. Excellent coach, coordinator. I'm going to take the points. I think the Patriots win outright, 28-27.
The New England Patriots. The objective reality is that the Baltimore Ravens are engaged in a struggle for their entire season. They are literally competing for everything: their postseason viability, their professional standing, their respect, and their collective self-esteem. The Patriots exist in a somewhat different space. Their position is more solidified. My perception of New England's current juncture is one of maintaining momentum and preserving focus. The objective isn't to accomplish anything extraordinarily beyond their established capacity, but rather to demonstrate resilience. They are obviously disappointed following the previous outcome. The head coach's commentary acknowledged the reality of facing an elite quarterback. That's the premium paid for that caliber of talent. That's precisely why I emphasize to Patriots supporters: avoid the trap of dismissive criticism. Respect the opponent. Respect the quarterback's ability. Similarly, I advise supporters of other teams to acknowledge the emerging talent in New England. This young quarterback is authentic. He will present a formidable challenge for years to come. Do not dismiss him. He is excellent, phenomenal, and is on a trajectory to become a certified elite NFL quarterback for a prolonged period. It is simply more gratifying to engage with the sport when you respect the competition rather than indiscriminately labeling everyone inadequate. Now, New England confronts another premier challenge in Lamar Jackson. Jackson has clearly not performed at his customary MVP-level standard this season. The explanation lies in a combination of injuries and illness, creating a complete absence of a reliable frame of reference. There is no tangible sense of what version of Lamar Jackson will take the field. 0. It is the very definition of a random outcome. Not a coin flip, which implies 50-50 odds, but more akin to rolling a multifaceted die. I have no definitive idea which iteration of the Ravens or Lamar Jackson will appear. However, I will state this. Among all the contests from the previous week, the first-half performance that impressed me most was delivered by the Patriots. The manner in which they initiated that game against Buffalo was, in my view, extraordinarily impressive. That level of preparedness signals, above all else, exemplary coaching. It demonstrated a team meticulously prepared, operating with a clear, executable plan, and performing at the absolute peak of execution. I consistently stress the necessity of execution. They executed at the highest conceivable tier. Their performance warranted emphatic, all-caps praise. It was stunningly impressive. The young quarterback appeared profoundly comfortable in that high-stakes environment, confidently delivering throws and utilizing his mobility. We are witnessing a genuine superstar in the making, operating within a well-constructed team coached at an elite level on both sides of the football. I do not foresee that foundation magically disintegrating. This perspective addresses the recurring skepticism. Why believe in the Patriots? Examine the combined record of their defeated opponents. If I lacked faith in the quarterback or the coaching staff, if the head coach were inexperienced, the coordinators unproven, and the quarterback merely a promising prospect, I could comprehend the doubt. I genuinely could. The last instance I recall encountering similar widespread skepticism was during the 2017 season with Philadelphia. There were persistent claims that they hadn't defeated anyone of consequence. Granted, that team was more dominantly victorious, but the narrative surrounded a new head coach and a young quarterback, albeit one playing at an MVP level. There was an element of newness and uncertainty surrounding the key figures, despite the team's evident prowess. In contrast, I feel the current Patriots, particularly from a coaching leadership perspective, have established a substantially greater degree of credibility and proven infrastructure. I place more trust in that established foundation than I harbor doubt about it. I possess greater confidence in that structure than I lack confidence in it. I fundamentally believe the Patriots are sufficiently talented. Commentary suggesting they are missing this or that is perpetually true. Any team can theoretically improve its offensive line, secondary, or receiving core. Undoubtedly. However, I do not observe this Patriots squad and perceive a facade or a team clinging to survival. This does not guarantee they will win every game or secure a championship, but I do not categorize them on a demonstrably lower tier than other top contenders, where their fundamental capability is questionable. The sole scenario in which I envision them losing this upcoming game against Baltimore is if Lamar Jackson delivers a transcendent, superhero-level performance, precisely as occurred with the opposing quarterback in their previous loss. That possibility remains entirely plausible, because the Patriots' young quarterback, as gifted as he is not yet at the stage where he can single-handedly counteract such a display. Any team is vulnerable to an opposing superstar erupting. The Patriots themselves just experienced this phenomenon. It serves as conclusive evidence. There were moments in that prior contest where a singular playmaking burst from the quarterback was needed, and it wasn't available in the second half, which is acceptable. Some strategic decisions regarding play calling could also be scrutinized. The overarching point is this: the Patriots are an excellent team. They are a formidable, well-coached squad with a thriving, top-tier culture. Their quarterback is performing exceptionally. Facing Baltimore, the only pathway to a Patriots defeat, in my analysis, is if the Ravens authentically reassert their elite identity, proclaiming, "You misunderstand. We have always been a great team hampered by significant injury. Our quarterback is now fully healthy, and we are the bona fide top-tier unit we were destined to be, merely derailed by a bizarre season." In this scenario, Lamar Jackson produces a spectacular, hyper-efficient statistical line, and the Ravens operate at their peak. That specific outcome is the roll of the dice I referenced, because I possess no reliable insight into the current state of the Baltimore Ravens. Furthermore, I do not trust their coaching or organizational culture to the degree I trust New England's in this specific comparison. The disparity is not marginal. If we are discussing tiers or foundational stability, the Patriots reside on a distinctly higher plane in that regard. But those are simply my reflections. I would be delighted to hear yours. What are everyone's thoughts on the New England Patriots versus the Baltimore Ravens? How do you perceive the prediction of a Patriots victory, or do you believe the Ravens will reestablish themselves as a legitimate elite team? Share your perspectives in the comments section below. I read every single comment. Whether you agree with me or challenge me, let's engage in some dialogue. Let's have some spirited debates, but ultimately, let's simply enjoy the conversation. Please consider subscribing. We are cultivating an incredible community here and would absolutely adore your participation. I aim to build something we all feel a genuine connection to, something we're truly enthusiastic about joining. I believe we are making significant progress toward that goal. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it genuinely assists with visibility and the platform's algorithm. Thank you so very much.